reminds me of Ellen. She would play that often.
Ellen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When she would like dance at the beginning of the show, like we're doing, you know. Good morning.
Rock here.
Nancy here.
Bruno Mars in the house.
Yeah. How's everybody doing? It's Wednesday.
How is
A
everybody
little gloomy.
doing? I think it's raining. It's raining.
Yeah, raining. Well, it's supposed to be snowing tomorrow, so we'll take the rain today. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that bipolar weather, that transitional.
Let me scooch over so you can like get into the more of the
from
frame.
winter to
There
summer.
we go.
Yeah. Look at that, like freaking short, eh? Holy moly.
She got her haircut
She just-
yesterday. Every single one of them.
I was like, she's like, do you want this about this? I'm like, yeah, I would say so. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, it came up to this.
But then they show you when the hair's wet. So of course when the hair's dry, it goes. Anyway, so
It's beautiful.
it's fine. You're like, don't go any shorter. I'm like, no, I didn't want to go that short. But
I don't want to.
here I am, nice and short.
It's not bad.
It actually feels a lot like, because me and my hair is so thick. Like every time I go to the hairdresser.
Tu t'en as pas.
Yeah, I'm thick. I'm thick. And
It's beautiful.
the hairdresser's like, man, I thought my hair was thick. I've never seen it. Like, that's why it takes so long.
We both got haircuts yesterday. Boom.
Yeah, that's true.
Boom, boom.
Both of us. Well, thank
Yeah.
you, Liz. And yeah, so I just feel it's much lighter, and it's because when it's so heavy.
Watch with your pen.
Sorry.
Like your
First of all, it looks like a like a bell, and second of all, it just weighs down, and it's just. Ugh.
Well, yeah, it's like 16 pounds of hair on the head there. Like.
How's everybody doing this morning?
How is
Cheers!
everybody? Oh, yes.
Green smoothie. This one is particular.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's fresh.
It's alright.
It's
good.
fresh. If anything, it's good for you. I'm trying to like work, cause I like my smoothies on my website are more like geared for like they're really healthy. Obviously, there's like, but I'm trying to gear towards more like the whole like just greens, like leafy greens, celery, cucumber, parsley, cilantro, stuff like that.
Boogers.
Yeah.
Because they're green.
Yeah.
Oh, some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is a whole new world of like trying to blend different types of smoothies. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Just different types of smoothies. You guys, if you're on our smoothie challenge this week, if you're doing like, if you're having a green smoothie every single day,
Post it.
Please post it on our green smoothie challenge page.
With the recipe.
With the recipe.
You'll get a whole bunch of free recipes
Yeah.
from everybody.
I actually wrote it down. Jose, my friend, she's partaking on this this challenge, and she wrote this. Like I would have never thought, but apparently it tastes just like a Caesar. And so it's basically cherry tomatoes, celery, parsley, cucumber, chia seeds, and water. And then she put a splash of Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce, and pickle juice. A splash. I'm like, wow, that is something else. Is it good? She's like, yeah, it's really tasty.
I
It's
never
just like
knew
a
how to
Caesar.
say that. I'm trying to think about how to
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire
So
sounds
those
like
types of
sounds
smoothies
like what
where it's
Cassie
like,
spelled.
oh, it's not like the typical sweet smoothie. This one here, it's cucumbers and celery, which is basically most of the green...
the base.
The foundation of the green smoothie. Cucumber and celery. And then I added a green apple to sweeten it a little bit. Vegan, well, I would say, I don't like vegan. I don't like that word. Plant-based yogurt or kefir. You can use kefir or plant-based. And what else is in there?
Water?
I forget. Oh, I have it here. It's an anti-inflammatory green smoothie. So 2 celery stalk, a bunch of leafy greens, a cup of kefir or plant-based yogurt, 1 apple, a teaspoon of olive oil, and some water.
Wow.
Because olive oil is
What a
an
treat.
anti-inflammatory. Yeah, I know. It's
Good oil is an anti-inflammatory.
specifically the olive oil, because it has anti-inflammatory properties in there, such as
Yeah.
polyphenols
Polyphenols, I was going to say that.
from the olives and
Yeah.
healthy fats.
You gotta have good quality stuff in your house. I mean, you can't get the canola oil out of there, the vegetable, we talked about this yesterday, but the vegetable oil, the
It's
safflower
very
oil,
inflammatory.
it's no good.
Yeah.
And when you're cooking with oil, another thing is, you taught me this, but if you burn your oil, it goes rancid,
Yeah.
meaning it's
Damaging.
actually damaging.
Yeah.
So you got to cook it at lower heats. If you have smoke coming off of your thing as you're cooking, you're cooking too hot.
Game over.
Game over.
Game over.
Yeah. So and that by the way, rancid oil is a cause of baldness. One of the causes of baldness in men. Yeah, you said that.
I said that?
Yeah, you said that. Cooking with rancid oil.
Maybe.
So I don't know.
Maybe.
I must have fell into a tub yesterday of rancid oil. Boom! I burnt myself.
The good thing about green smoothie is that when you start your day with a green smoothie, you're literally like setting your taste buds to have more of that fresh food.
Well, yeah.
And I find it's a big difference when I start this way.
Account a lot of my health to the smoothies we have in the morning.
Oh yeah?
Of course.
Yeah. Well, it's
a dose of goodness.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
We work out, we get up in the morning, we work out, we have a breakfast, which is usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like 80% good.
Yeah.
And then we have the smoothie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a balanced breakfast.
It's good. It's good. It's a good way to start your day. A lot of people, like when they wake up, they start their day with a coffee, which is a diuretic, which makes people dehydrated even more, which, water is your lifeline. I mean, you need, set yourself some reminders in your phone to drink some water every hour. Because we're creatures of habit, set the habit of drinking water with already existing ones. Like, as soon as you wake up, drink a full glass of water. As soon as you finish brushing your teeth.
We're talking about, you don't have to.
Just a cup.
You just get 250 mils.
Yeah.
It's just more or less 2 drinks is what it is. Yeah. You don't have to down a 12-ounce cup.
No, a cup of water.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of water.
When you brush your teeth, drink a cup of water. Obviously, if you're adding in more the green smoothie, the fruits and vegetables, there's filtered water right in the fruits and vegetables. So that's a great way to intake your water.
Yeah. It's mineral water.
So it's very, very important and really trying to minimize those sugary drinks and caffeinated drinks. And
I'll drink about 3 liters of water a day.
That's good. That's really good.
That.
You know what's really interesting, I find? I'm like, man, I am eating a lot of healthy fats, drinking a lot of water, and my hands are still so dry. I don't get it. Well, I mean, I wash my hands 6 times a day.
Well, you do more than that, and then you're massaging with your hands, and every time you touch somebody's, every time you're leaching your essential oils off the skin of your hands.
Yeah.
The more you wash, you're removing all the oils to protect your hand. Not that we shouldn't wash our hands, but the more you do it, the more you remove those oils. Plus, you're rubbing on somebody else's body.
Yeah.
And you're also removing your oils on your hands.
But I'm using oil to
But it's still leaching.
No, I know.
It's not the same
thing.
So
I'm I don't know. It's weird because you're obviously when you're eating healthy fats, the avocados, the chia seeds, the flax seeds, the nuts and seeds, it's all full of such great quality omega-3 fats, and it's an anti-inflammatory, so it helps to get it makes you shine from the inside out. It's really remarkable.
Well, you shine everywhere else.
Well,
because you work with your hands. There's only so much you can do. I mean, it's when I was working in the HVAC industry, it didn't matter how much moisturizer, you still have the rough hands.
Yeah,
because you're working with your hands.
Right. Yeah.
If you were to go into an office setting and start working a computer, that would all go away.
Yeah. But I would have other sets of problems.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I have so many clients who come see me for the exact reason of, oh my God, my posture is so poor. I am suffering from the tension headaches. My back is so sore. My shoulders are so sore because they're working at kitchen tables and they're not ergonomically set up, and it's
all this leaning forward.
Because everybody's working at home now. Yeah. So it's just that that their posture is compromised to the max.
That's why I do. When I work out, I do a fly. So I grab, all you need is one of those rubber bands, and you hold it like this, right? And then you just kind of like that. You're pulling the shoulder blades back.
Yeah.
So your shoulders get pulled back a little bit.
Yeah.
That's one of the things you can do for that.
Well, that's what I focus on.
Because most people are working in this kind of environment where they're reaching forward, you're driving, it's forward, you're on the computer, and then if you don't correct your posture, I'm really mindful of that, correcting my posture.
Yeah.
But if sometimes I find myself slouching, and that's not good because then everything's leaning forward, then you have all these back problems.
Yeah, and with my clients, I teach them a lot about we do a lot of front of the shoulders and pec work because it ultimately heals the back. I treat their back as well, their upper back and shoulders. Yeah. But I also incorporate the pecs and the front of the shoulder because everything is forward. So when this tightens up, because everything is forward, then this wants to compensate because it wants to keep your posture upright.
Yeah.
So by releasing this and relaxing this ultimately helps to relax.
Shifts.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really focusing on that. Even me with my posture when I'm massaging, I have to be mindful because it's so easy to just lean on a table and put all my...
Yeah, you got to be mindful. It's like when you're working out. Massaging is like every time you're massaging somebody, it is like a workout. So you have to be mindful of your posture. Just like when you're working out, just like when you're standing. I'm always mindful of when I'm standing not to lock my knees, to keep my legs bent a bit, to keep my posture straight up. Or even if when I'm leaning on something, like sometimes I'll do that. I'll still not bend my knee, like not lock my knees, stuff like that, just to keep the muscles in the legs engaged and not prematurely wear out the kneecaps and the knee joints and whatever else, you know? Well,
that's why your job is great for that, because it gives you variety. You're sitting down, but then you're also moving around.
I'm doing
which is the way that we're meant
standing.
Yeah, that's the way we're meant to work. Is like we're supposed to, okay, we can sit down some, but then we're not meant to sit at a desk under fluorescent lights all day. That's really like wreaking havoc on our health and like missing out on that natural light, and also like not moving around as much. And it is like sitting is the new smoking, and I'm really fortunate with my job that I can move around. And like, my favorite treatment is to give like the Tide treatment, which I incorporate in my massage because I'm able to move around, use my feet to massage you and move you around, and traction and stretching. And
it's a good massage. I like that massage.
Yeah, I'm due to give you one. Actually.
I was just gonna say that.
I'm due to give you one. Yes. Yeah. I wrote it in here actually. I wrote, someone I could surprise with a note, gift, or sign of appreciation. Rock by giving him a scalp massage.
I'm purring on the inside. Yeah. I can't wait. Now?
No. This evening.
Oh.
Now I'm held accountable. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Anyways.
So start your day with a green smoothie. Revamp your health by like energize yourself with a green smoothie.
Make a smoothie, post it on the thing.
Crowd it out with a green smoothie. Crowd out your coffee with a green smoothie. Mid-afternoon, don't go for the coffee. Go for the green smoothie. You're gonna find your energy level.
You can shift it. You can shift the energy. You can shift.
Shift.
We are energy generators. We generate energy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I was like, I was hesitant there. I wasn't sure what you were doing. As always.
We love you. We're thinking about you.
Have a cold shower, you know?
I had a cold shower this morning.
Vegetables.
I'm up to 60 seconds. I'm happy.
Smoothies. Be a good person.